Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. As you can see, we're doing another ASMR video. So last time we did a story time video where I talked about the chaos that ensued within that week. So this time we're gonna take it easy and just go through all of my Mario toys that I have in this fairly decent sized green bucket. Might be a long video, but hopefully it's a relaxing one. So, you're probably also wondering, why are you wearing a hat? Well, in the last video I realized how much I flipped my hair, and it was getting pretty annoying. So, my girlfriend suggested that I wear my old lucky hat that she got me. Well, she got me the replacement hat, because I had one exactly like this, but a dog chewed it up. So, there it is. Okay, so the toys in this bucket it varies. They're from the 2000s, 2010s, even a couple of them are from the 90s, but let's actually get into this showcase, shall we? This first toy is a 2006 McDonald's Yoshi. You press this little catcher's glove and he flicks his tongue. He's supposed to come with a baseball, like a plastic hollow baseball, and he would launch it, but I don't have it. But it's a really cool toy, if you had a ball, but that's okay. Here's another Yoshi. This is the Toy Site little Yoshi plush keychain. I got him used, so no keychain, but he does have a movable set of arms and legs. There's wires in them. As you can see, here's a little tag. Toy Site. I think this is 2002 or something. It doesn't say the date, but there you go. Let's see. Here we have a BD&A Luigi plush keychain, which is also missing his keychain. That's the thing about buying used keychain plushies. Sometimes they're missing their keychain, but I'm not complaining because it's a really cool plush. I think this was made in about 1997. Here's the tag. Up next we have this Mario Kart Super Circuit, a little Wendy's pullback toy. Very nice. From Toy Site, we also have this little Keychain Mario. This did have a keychain, but it fell apart on me, so I just said screw it and just gave up on it. He's also got the movable limbs, so you can make it look like he's riding a motorcycle. That's what it looks like to me. Or you can make it look like he's jumping up. Just grab some coins. You can do anything. Just as long as you're careful with the wires, because I'm sure they'll break over time, but mine's pretty intact, so can't really complain there. Up next we have this Wendy's little fluffy Mario with the plastic head. This was made in 2004. I really like the Wendy's Mario toy line, especially because they tried to make so many different variations of this style of Mario. The N64 era, I think. Up next we have a Mario Kart Wii Yoshi launcher from Burger King. All you have to do is basically just push on this Wiimote and don't know why it's so funny. Maybe it's because when I filmed my Mario unboxing video, I had the Luigi in the pipe, and I launched him. He just fell off the bed. It was really funny. Let's see if I can put him back in real quick. It's kind of hard to get him back in. There you go. Pretty nice figure. Speaking of that, Luigi in the pipe, here he is. I launched him off the bed. It was funny. I remember looking back at the video pretty recently, and I laughed. Because I actually did try and like edit the audio, like the Mario death sound, to actually go with him falling. So that was funny. Next up we have a Japanese New Super Mario Brothers DS figurine. This was made by Takara Tomy Group. This is supposed to be Mega Mario, but of course he's quite small for a plumber who's just eaten the Mega Mushroom. But this was a really cool figure. It's a very hollow plastic, but I think that's what makes it really cool, just because it's easy to just put him on the shelf and he's not, that heavy plastic. Sometimes that kind of gets annoying, Some figures are best designed as hollow plastic figurines. And I really like the design of this. Oops, just dropped them. The New Super Mario Brothers, the original version on the DS, is one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Definitely a classic. As you can see, here's some finger puppets. Japanese safety and information. And the Mega Mario figure as well. This is some more puppets. This is the 5th figure. This is part of an exclusive set. I think I got it about 4 years ago. And they had this really old stale candy. So didn't want to mess with that. Here we go. Up next we have this 2008 Popco Donkey Kong. I've had this since 2008. I remember getting it when I was a kid. I went to Barnes & Noble bookstore, and Mom got this for me. And I used to play with this guy all the time, because I like Donkey Kong. You can tell he's seen better days. He's got all these paint chips and scratches. Like I said, I used to play with this guy a lot. Yeah, there might be a couple more figures in here that I had when I was a kid, so be forewarned. Next up is this Applause Super Mario 64 maze. It's got all kinds of N64 era artwork. There's Boo. There's Wingcap Mario. There's Mario tossing Bowser. The Star. Toad. A 1-Up Mushroom. Let's see, Pink Bob-omb. And that's it. But the goal is to get the little metal ball into the hole at the top or at the bottom while traversing through the various mazes, which is actually really fun. I remember barely getting it once. I think that toy was part of a Taco Bell promotion, but Applause made a deal to where they would release their toys with their kids' meals, so that was cool. Little interesting history I learned about fairly recently. Next up, this isn't really a toy, it's a game of Mario Uno. One of my best friends actually got this for me for my birthday back in 2020. No, call me crazy, but I never really played Uno until 2020, and I still sucked at it. I still suck at it today. But it was actually fun getting to play. Definitely gonna have to take this on trips and whatnot, because it is pretty fun. Can't believe I missed out on Uno practically my whole life. Doesn't matter if I'm bad at it, it's still fun. Next up is this 2017 Princess Peach little spinning toy. It's got wheels at the bottom, and you just spin her around. But what's cool is that there's a hologram in the background, so you can see various things going on, like the coin spinning, a mushroom coming out of the item block, and then a piranha plant shooting up from the pipe. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we have 2 candy tins. Now, I got these when I was a kid, so they're long. The candies are long gone. But here's a one-up mushroom and a question mark block. What's interesting is that this one is labeled under New Super Mario Brothers, and then this one is just official Nintendo seal of quality. It's fine. We all know what it's from, so. I think it was sour apple, and I think it was banana. Doesn't say, just says coin candies, but definitely tastes like banana to me, if I recall eating them. Anyways, next up we have Wendy's Mario on a Koopa Shell. Interesting thing about this is that it is actually a magnet, because originally it came with a Wiimote, and you could drag Mario across the table or something. Never had the Wiimote. I actually got this guy used off eBay for $2. It was worth it though, because I've always wanted this toy. I don't know, I find it cool because Mario 64, that's what it reminds me of. But it's probably catering more towards the DS version, because it's a more modern design for Mario, but it's virtually the same thing. Next up, we have a toy that has an interesting history. I have an interesting history with it. This is a Super Mario Sunshine Burger King coin slot game where you push Mario forward to get the coin spinning, and you push a button on the back and you try and match the coins. So when I was a kid, probably about 5 or 6, I had a family friend who owned this toy, and I was mesmerized by it. I wanted it so bad, and he let me have it because he didn't want it anymore. And this happened at a little party they were having, and so when I left, I had it with me, right? I get in my grandpa's truck, and we leave, but I couldn't find this guy anywhere. So I essentially lost it the day I got it. And so I scoured the internet last year until I found him, and he came with something that I'm going to show you in a moment. This Mario ball from Mcdonald's, and a Kelly Toy Mario plush that I don't have anymore. But yeah, really nice history, and interesting history tidbit, and I'm happy that I actually have him now, instead of just losing him the moment I got him. Although that would have been pretty funny if I got him in the mail and then I just lost him. So, Next up is this Nintendo Game Boy candy holder, which came with purple grape flavored D-pad candy. I almost said decab pandy. But it was the same best friend who got me the Mario Uno, so very thankful. And I definitely enjoy the candies because I literally ate them on my birthday. So, yeah. Next up is one of my favorite Mario toys of all time, Wendy's Mario. There he is. He seems like a simple little action figure, but it's just one of those figures that you've always wanted and you finally got it. It's great. It's probably because he's got the N64 era design of Mario. That and I've got 2 of them, so I could literally buy like at least 5 more of these and I wouldn't get tired of seeing it. But I won't. I don't know. Something about this figure. It's one of my favorites. What can I say? Maybe it's because I grew up with this particular toy. You may recognize this as the RC Mario Kart 64 figure. Released in 2004, around that time. As you can tell, he's supposed to be sitting in a go-kart. But remember, I got this as a kid. So, you could probably guess that something happened with the go-kart and I managed to take Mario off. But that was gonna happen anyways. I've had this guy for almost 20 years, I think. Or however long it came out. I don't remember. Was it 2004? So about 18 years. Maybe later. But I do remember having this guy for a long time. But yeah, I would take this figure everywhere with me. He was literally my travel buddy. Like, I'd take him to, if we stayed at a hotel, I'd throw him in the pool with me. I'd take him to the beach. I'd just take him everywhere. So, he's definitely showing signs of age. His arms are extremely loose. His head is also kind of wobbly, but it's the N64 design for Mario, so that's probably why I grew so attached to this figure and just N64 era Mario in general. Let's see. Moving on from that, we have going further back in time actually, the 1989 Raccoon Mario finger puppet. It's a hollow plastic figurine, but it's a really cool figurine nonetheless. I really love that we got a more vintage figurine. Funny story about this, I got him for free at a yard sale. So, down at the coast, my grandparents and I decided to go yard sailing. So we traveled a little ways out, and we came across a house that had a whole bunch of stuff. Ranging from general furniture and other household items, but they also had a video game section. So I picked up a Sega Dreamcast with a copy of Sonic Adventure 2 inside, and a Pikachu little keychain plushie, and this guy. And I remember the guy saying, he was like, "Hey, you like video games, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "How about I cut you a deal? You can have the Dreamcast for $2, and you can have the little Mario and Pikachu plush for free." So, I have him. I remember I played with this guy a lot too. I don't remember when exactly I got it. I know it was like a handful of years ago, but kind of like with this guy, I would play with this guy a lot too. But of course, because it's older, I'm gonna try and be more careful with it. Just kind of like how I am with all of my collectibles. Next up, we have 2 candy dispensers, Mario and Donkey Kong. They are kind of like Pez dispensers, but they're made by Awesome. The Click dispensers. Once again, some more older designs for the characters, which I really like a lot more. you can see, Mario actually has a more intact sticker. This was a 2007 version. And this Donkey Kong one, which has kind of seen somewhat better days with the sticker. This one was released in 2001. It's basically just, you put candy in there, and if you want, you could flick it, and that's about it. But I think these are absolutely amazing little candy dispensers. I think I like them more than Pez. So sorry to any Pez dispenser fans out there, but these guys are awesome. Alright, enough dad jokes. Next thing I have isn't actually official, it's just something I made. It's a Lego Super Mario Land Mario Sprite. Super Mario Land on the Game Boy is one of my other favorite Mario games of all time. Although I know it's a simple 4-world short game, I grew up playing it. Back in 2009 to 2011, like, that was a game I would play. My cousin owned a Game Boy Advance, and he had a copy of Super Mario Land, and he would bring it to our grandma's house every single time. And what was cool was he knew I liked video games, or like he knew that I was growing up to enjoy video games, and he let me play it all the time, and I just fell in love with the game. Of course, when I was a kid, I never actually got past World 2 because I was not very good. But over the years, I got better, and I beat the game over and over again, and even this year, I've played and beaten the game at least 3 or 5 times. That's how much I love it. So, I found a YouTube tutorial video on how to make a Lego Mario Sprite, and I did it. And I love this thing. It's really cool. I think this is one of my favorite Mario Sprite designs of all time. I don't know, it's like harkening back to the classic Super Mario Brothers, but also taking its own spin. So, there's Mario Land Mario. Next up we have something from Sonic. This is a Goomba little roller squish figurine. I don't know what to call it. But it came from Sonic. I know it's not the Hedgehog, or, it's not Sega oriented, but it's just kind of ironic because this is a, Super Mario toy that comes from Sonic. I don't know why. It's just funny. But I think this is from Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, or some form of, Mario RPG game, because it's not the conventional Goomba. But leave a comment if you know which game this is from, because I think it is 2016. Yeah, it is 2016. I just don't know what game it's from. You could just chalk it up to just a Super Mario Brothers promotion, but I don't know. Next up we have this Mario Kart Double Dash Wendy's figure. This toy is really cool, not only because it's another Wendy's Mario toy, but it's got a little spot like in Double Dash, so you could put any figure on it, like this Popco Koopa Troopa, make it look like it's Mario and Koopa driving together, or you could make Mario and Mario driving. We'll get to that. He's probably far down in there, but you could put Luigi in it, kind of make it look like it's Mario and Luigi. But yeah, these figurines, these are Popco Mario toys, and I remember getting this one on Christmas, years and years ago. But this is actually the one that my friend let me have because I lost my original one, So, there's Mario. Next up we have Luigi. This was originally a keychain, but of course I was a kid when I got this, so I took it off, and he's missing a wing, so he can't really fly. Poor Luigi. He's always getting the short end of the stick, even though he's my favorite brother. But we'll throw him a bone and show off another figure. So this is the Burger King 2013 Luigi figure. There's not much to him, but I think he's a nice little figurine. I don't know. These Burger King figures always fascinated me. I wanted to get the Mario one just to have both of them, but I think just having Luigi's fine. Gotta give him some more love. Here we have my original Wendy's Mario. Or was it? Wait a minute. Oh wait, okay. This is my original one. How I can tell is because of this little mark right here on his mustache. This is the one that I bought from that unboxing video. I did have a third one, but I sold them just because I didn't want to have three. I think having two of these guys is enough. Even though I did say, like, hey, it'd be cool if I bought like 3 or 5 of them, but I think 2 is good. Sometimes it's okay to even it out. Next up we have one of my favorite Yoshi figures. This is the 1997 Applause Yoshi figurine, which was also part of the Taco Bell promotion, along with the Mario maze. Sorry, definitely a cool addition. Very nice. He doesn't move or anything, it's just a little interesting pose, but I like it. Very cute. I had a duplicate, but I gave that to my best friend for Christmas, because I thought it would be a nice little treat. Let's see. Next up we have this little die-cast Princess Daisy Mario Kart figurine from Hot Wheels. I never thought I'd see the day where Hot Wheels would actually make Mario Kart stuff. I don't know what it is, but I find it really interesting to see, Mario Kart and Hot Wheels, and also Mario Kart Wii era stuff being brought back, because this is the Wild Wing. This is one of the coolest karts in that game. And speaking of the Wild Wing, we also have Luigi. This is just an old pullback toy. Had this guy for a long time. The only sad part is that his head is kind of getting loose, so I'm scared that it's gonna fall off someday. But I've got super glue. I can always fix it. Kind of on the same trend with Mario Kart, here we have a very old vintage Mario keychain from Super Mario Kart. Finally got a chance to play Super Mario Kart on my Nintendo Switch recently, and I absolutely love it. I love the simplistic style of this game. So, there he is. Little Mario. And you can actually roll his wheels, so he's not a stationary toy. Keychain. Figurine. I don't know what to call him. But, yes. Very much love this little figure. May actually put him on my car keys someday, but for now he's just a little collectible. Next we have the final, well, actually, no, I lied. The last 2 Mario tins. This is the Nintendo Power NES Mint carrier, which came in the unboxing video, and Super Mushroom. So I think I recall getting this along with the other 2, the question mark block and the 1-Up Mushroom from Hot Topic when they were culture-y, I think. Because the late 2000s was definitely like the highlight years, especially because they had that really cool like tunnel entrance, and the logo was like more sharp and, you know, crazy and red. I don't know, I just miss the old Hot Topic design, just the whole store in general. My store had the like the brick wall lining, and all the really cool band t-shirts around the walls. I mean, it's still pretty cool, but I like how it used to be. You know, there's a lot more cool merchandise too. Let's see. Next up we have this little Luma figurine, which came with a Wiimote, but of course I don't have it anymore. This is a Burger King toy. You would put the Wiimote inside the Luma's back, and you'd press the button and he'd light up, which it was a really cool feature. I got the toy when it came out. I remember being at Burger King and I was like, "This is Starman from Mario," because I didn't know Mario Galaxy at the time. So I always thought that was funny looking back. And from Burger King as well, we had the red Koopa Shell like wind-up toy. Oh, actually no, this is the McDonald's one. Oops. You see, I think Burger King also made the green shell, so I got confused for a minute. But I could also be wrong on that department. Let's see. Everything's falling. Two more Burger King toys. This is a little Yoshi on his egg, or carrying his egg, I should say. And he's got a really interesting, he's bopping his head to some pretty good tunes. It was a little wind-up toy, and he would have eggs, like little cardboard cutout eggs, and they'd follow him. This is really cute from little figure. Look at him. I found this and this Princess Peach figurine at a thrift store last year. They're not from the same set, but they are from Burger King. This is the Whirling Twirl Princess Peach, I think that's what it's called. I think you stick the Wii remote on her dress and then she spins. Hence the name Whirling Twirl Princess Peach. Let's see. Got some more McDonald's toys in here. We have the little Yoshi grip toy. I don't know what to call him, but I think you'd hold on to something, you press the button, and I think the song is or something. I don't know. It sounds goofy, but it was like a little Yoshi story theme. I think that's what it was. Yeah. And then we have Raccoon Mario again on his little spring. Of course, I'm not going to demonstrate it because I don't have any room, filming on my bed again. But yeah, very interesting little vintage Mario toy. From the same set, we also have the Koopa Paratroopa without the leash. I'm guessing the original owner took it off, but that's totally fine. I kind of like this as it is. And then we have the little mini Goomba. I always thought this guy was pretty fun. I remember getting him for about 25 cents at my local antique store. I've always liked this little Goomba. Actually, no, I got him at a yard sale. I remember now. Because I also bought like a little Star Wars keychain, and I saw this guy, and they were like, "Just have it for 25 cents, that's fine." I was like, "Really?" They're like, "Yeah." Hey, I think it's pretty good for this little guy. Well, I mean, compared to the Raccoon Mario that I got for free, but 25 cents is 25 cents. What am I gonna need it? Next up we have this really cool Bowser. I love this figure. My friend who gave me that Mario figure also gave me this pretty recently. I think this is Popco as well. I could be wrong, but it's a very awesome Bowser figure. I gotta get more Bowser merchandise, because I don't have much. I think I just have a plush, and that's about it. Next up is the Popco Donkey Kong minifigure. Kind of goes well with, the smaller scale toys, but there he is. Next up we have the McDonald's Luigi with the star. I used to think he was just sitting on a cloud, but this is actually supposed to represent him running really fast. Never thought of that before, but there he is. And I love that they used his more inverted colors for his overalls. I actually really like that, although it is kind of strange because Mario looks normal, right? But in the same set, it's just the opposite colors for Luigi. I wonder if they were basing this off the Super Show design, because I love that cartoon, but I wonder if there was a bit of confusion there. Who knows? But classic Luigi. Next up, we have Wendy's Mario once again. This is the Chain Chomp one. You stick him on a table and you pull him back, and he goes around in a circle chasing Mario, trying to eat him. Hence, you can tell he's stuck to the Chain Chomp. Doesn't look that terrified either. He's just kind of there. He knows the Chain Chomp can't catch him, so he's teasing him. He's provoking him. What a guy, huh? Alright, let's see. From Popco, we have Yoshi. This was my original Yoshi action figure, bought from Hot Topic, back in '09. And it was really cool because I remember actually seeing it before my birthday. But I just made sure Mom didn't know. So, here he is. He's seen better days, but he's, along with Donkey Kong, the most intact figure. So, good memories. Next, Princess Peach. This is just a small Popco figure. I had to fix her arm because when my friend gave it to me, her arm was just completely off, and I did reattach it, but it kept falling off, so super glued it. The only solution. Super glue is my best friend. And it can be yours too, if ever you get a broken figure. Next up we have two Popco Luigis. Now this is the one I was talking about for the Mario Kart Double Dash toy. You could put Luigi on Mario's car, and it would look like they're racing together. Or you could put on the Wave 2 Luigi, like he's about to fall off the car. That's what it looks like. Hey, sometimes it just kind of happens. Next up we have my original jumping Mario from Popco. Of course, when I was a kid, took out the stand, never used it again. When I was a kid, my grandparents would take me birthday shopping, which we'd go to Toys R Us, back when Toys R Us actually existed, and we would actually pick out stuff before my birthday, so I knew what I was getting, but I also pretended that I didn't. But I remember getting this guy and the original Luigi, and when I got them on my birthday, I played with them every day, and that's that. Very fun, nostalgic toys, but not as nostalgic as this guy. This was my childhood, just as much as that Mario Kart figure right here, just as much as him. I got this guy the year it came out, 2008, and I got him with Luigi. Of course, I don't have Luigi anymore because he just was destroyed. My younger brother accidentally stepped on him and broke his neck completely off. So, yeah. But this was my original Mario. And I played with him every day. I snuck him into school because of how much I loved playing with him. And so, this was my go-to Mario toy. Of course, he is worn to death. His left arm is completely done. I had to super glue it back on. And he's just dirty and scratched. I tried cleaning him, but it's just old. But he is a very precious item in my collection. And I love that figure so much that I did decide to buy an extra one. A clean one. A brand new one. Which, you know, I'm trying my best to keep him in the most pristine condition possible. Because it's my childhood. And this is what he looked like before he got all grimy. Because I was a kid. So, there you go. Up next we have two Mario Kart Wii toys. Here we have Mario and Wario. Now, Wario is one of my favorite characters of all time. So it's really cool to have him and Mario in these little RC cars. They don't work anymore, but I do have one of their remotes. I think these were actually Japanese toys before they came to the US. But I could be wrong. But very interesting little buttons and settings. Got a small amount left. But first I'd like to show you the little banana and the Koopa Shell that comes with either one of those figures. I don't remember which one. But I've had those for a long time. Up next is a little Fire Mario. This came off a candy barrel filled with candy. And of course, I don't have my original one, but this is the one I had in that unboxing video as well. So, here he is again. Very cool figurine. And then we have a Mario Kart DS Click Candy topper. I think it was kind of the same thing as the Click Mario and Donkey Kong candy dispensers, but I managed to take off the Mario Kart, and this was like one of my favorite little toys to play with. But of course I had to fix them. I think it was this side. The side white bumper thing broke off, so I had to super glue it. And my Mario keeps falling out because he just never sat right in the car. But hey, you can just take him out, play with him, but I don't want to lose him. And I'm not a kid anymore, sadly. Next up we have this Mario sticker, Paper Mario sticker. Just found it at a thrift store for $1, and I said sure. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but for now I'm going to keep it in its little bag, preserved. Up next we have a Bob-omb. This is actually a candy dispenser, and it used to have like a little candy stick on it. And this Bob-omb used to be filled with powder, so what you would do is you would dip it in, and you know, you get like the powder on the candy. And the key fell out. Looks kind of wrong without it. So, it was a pretty decent candy, I guess, but not my favorite. Not like the mushroom candies. Let's see. Next up we have two figures I already reviewed and unboxed. Daisy and Rosalina. Very nice figurines. Hope they make more Mario characters like them, because they are quite fun to collect. Next we have Wario and Toad. They used to be on little pullback cars, but of course I was a kid and I took them out because I wanted a Wario figure and a Toad figure. So there's the story behind those two. Finally, this might be a little underwhelming, or it might be legendary. Shy Guy and Goomba in a pipe. Yeah, didn't expect these two, huh? I think this came in a Japanese set of figures or something, because it does say the same company, Subarudo. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but it seems like it's from the same company that made these Mario figures, but not the same line, because I couldn't tell whether, no, the Goomba didn't come from that line, but same company, but it's a finger puppet, so that could be it, but they just added a pipe to make it stand out more. And this is just a Popco Shy Guy, but always love having a Shy Guy in the collection. So that has been my look at all these Super Mario toys in my collection. I have plushies and whatnot, but I wanted to focus on the stuff that really means a lot to me, and just stuff from my childhood. So I hope you enjoyed this ASMR video, and I hope that you got some relaxation and that you enjoyed my little history with some of these toys. Alrighty, well, I shall catch all of you in the next video, whether it be a toy review, commentary, story time, animation, anything. I just hope that you all have a great night, great day, whenever you're watching this video. Till then, take care.